This week's edition of Grappler's Keep is brought to you once again by Diet Water. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show. And as we enjoy ourselves, let's always keep in mind all the people who are still struggling to recover from the snows from the past week all over the place. And even more importantly, all of the people who, especially those who have friends and loved ones out in the Los Angeles County area in California with all those fires going on. Please keep them in their prayers that the people that are doing their thing out there get the flames under control and that people are able to get back to their homes and find their loved ones and try to return to normalcy, whatever that is. We definitely are praying for everyone involved with that. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are time zone wise on this island Earth. This Kentucky Hawkeye, KY Hawkeye, your host here in Hawkeye's Old Time Gaming Emporium. It is Saturday night, which means our 1, 2, 3 parfaits are on sale behind the counter for you to enjoy.
Orders up, Tori. Please give our friends their treats.
All right. Virgil is ready to serve you, and Tori is ready to get you all taken care of.
I got your order right here, darling. Now, don't eat too fast. You don't want a brain freeze.
So Tori will get you to your table or booth, or if you're part of the fun bunch sitting on the red cushion stools there in front of the serving counter, enjoy yourself, get yourselves all sat down as we go into tonight's show, which is Grappler's Keep, our WWE 2K24 universe, where a number of characters from all of your favorite tabletop RPGs compete in a ring that we call the Dice Tray. We've been out on this stream for a number of weeks due to different things happening holiday-wise and some repairs that need to be made on the PC. Good to see you there, Wandering Silence. Glad to have you here with us, along with everyone else watching. As we get ready to go, we are just... This is kind of what... In the business, this is what they call a go-home show. This is the show right before the real big event, and that next real big event is going to be our next premium live event. That is the Chamber of Horrors, our version of the WWE Elimination Chamber, where 6 competitors will be locked up in the Elimination Chamber, and they'll be released one at a time into the ring, and they keep on going until there is only one wrestler left. We'll have one Chamber of Horrors match for the women, one for the men, and the participants on that are being figured out, and how well people do here tonight might determine who gets to go into the chamber and who does not. So we'll get things going with that with our matches. Hope Goldie didn't eat as many snacks over the holidays as you did. Probably not. Knowing you were probably eating the snacks while you were trading Goldie hard for her, because she, I believe, will have a match in this card. We have 2 separate cards that we do on here, one for the women, one for the men. The women's is the Queen's Court, and that's what we will be doing first, followed by the Knights Round Table. The men's round table, that is the men's side of the card, but we currently starting with the ladies first. So without any further ado, since we used all the ado making dinner last night, let's go ahead and get things started. Do you dare enter the dice tray? Welcome to Grappler's Keep. All right, let's go ahead and get things started here. We'll get caught up on the news. The only news item that we have here is Shiny's victory was punctuated with a vicious attack on Charity with a chair after the match. The superstar's aggression on full display in her attempt to crush her rival. The assault has left Charity with an injury, but officials expect a quick recovery for her. Fortunately, she's had a few weeks to recover. We'll see how much of a factor that is on her in any future matches. I got to say, Charity might have had a little bit of it coming to her because she has been not only nasty up against Shiny in their one-on-one matches, but she's actually even called in help as well. So you might say it's a little bit of the boomerang coming back to get her. We'll see what happens with them as we go later on tonight. Let's look at tonight's card for the Queen's Courtyard. Here we have Shiny and Charity starting things off. We'll see how well Charity is recovered from her injuries. We have Warble is going to be going up against Cheryl Aranoma. This is a hint of things to come, as Cheryl Aranoma won the Melee Madness match in our last Premium Live event, which means at Dice Mania, which will be the next Premium Live event after the one next week. After Dice Mania, it will be Cheryl Aranoma taking on Warble for the Women's Championship, providing that Warble is still the champion at that point. Next, we have a triple threat match between Niall Caillo, Jayla Fast Shadow, and Lorana. We have Goldie Boone and Annalith resuming their rivalry, with Wandering Silence there helping out Goldie Boone in her corner. We have Bill Sanders going up against Pickens Sarlano. This is an important match because this will be the fourth time for Picken to bear the Hunter's Mark. If she is successful this week and wins, that means at the Elimination Chamber, she will be taking on Warble for the Women's Championship. Currently right now, Warble is scheduled to take on, let's see, who she got against Annalith. Annalith? No. Warble is going up against, what's her name? My mind just went blank. Desiree Bouveau for the championship. So, if Picken wins here tonight, that will set up a triple threat match for the title. Now, we'll have to decide if we're going to do this as a true triple threat match where all I have to do is just defeat one person, not both of them, or will we make it an elimination event? We shall see. Some things to think about in our final match. This will be a steel cage match between Mignoon Maitlar and Feline Locke, as Mignoon is challenging Feline for her crown. Mignoon says she's the only royalty here and that Feline is an imposter. Feline is holding on to the crown simply because she won the coronation tournament that Mignoon got eliminated on. So we will see what happens on there. So without any further delay, let's go ahead and get things started. So we have a big rivalry going on right now between the women's tag team champions, Thrill and Chill, Charity and Chastity. However, Sister Cyber, the team of Shiny and her sister, are challenging them for the belts, and it looks like the plan for that Thrill and Chill has been following quite a bit is that Charity takes on one of the members of the tag team to try to make them earn their way, perhaps trying to wear them down or even injure them. Who knows? Hard to say. But we got one more matchup here between Shiny and Charity before the big matchup begins. No idea if Sable or Chastity will be siding up in the corners with them. We don't know for sure, but we will find out how things go. The important thing is they are our match here tonight. So let's go ahead and go to Diet Water Arena. Welcome to Diet Water Arena. Everyone's anxious. They've missed out on matches, and they are ready to see what happens here tonight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, representing Pretty Mean Sisters, from Chroma City.
And here comes Charity, looking like she wants to make an attack from behind. She's kind of stalking her, and now they meet there right before the ring. She goes right after, big double stomp to the gut. And another. Charity we're seeing the dark side of Charity here for sure. Now, Shiny strikes back, throws her down, a big stomp of her own. Another big stomp, can't see where because we're blocked. Now a big kick, kicking now, knocking the dust off her feet as Charity gets up, pulls her up. Face breaker, straight down, followed with another stomp. Knee drop, but no, Charity rolls out of the way. No stop there, big forearm strike there, pulls her foot straight down. There's the knee drop, it hits this time. Standing over, hits a double stomp of her own, followed by a big kick. And this is all Shiny right now. Charity might be regretting this. Now big stomp to the ankle. Charity Philpott may be regretting this action. Shiny throws her into the ring. And there's the bell, and here we go. Shiny continues on with the hits. Stomping all around, feeling pretty happy about herself as Charity is down on the mat. Springboard up, winches the head in and spins her around. The leg scissors drag, pulls her down, doesn't even get a 1 count. And now here comes a big kick from Charity, pulls her out hard into the turnbuckle. And now a big stomp to the chest. Foot scrapes against the head. Now a big running boot there. Slams the arm down. And now continues with stomps of her own. Grabs her by the arm. And now just stomping right on the back of the head. But Shiny pops right back up as Chastity goes up. Tries to throw her off of the ropes, but doesn't. And now comes into the missile drop kick and nails it right onto Shiny. Pulls her up to her feet. Big kick to the back of the leg. And now is going to try to drag her over hard into the opposite turnbuckle. But gets a big forearm in the face instead. Charity comes with another forearm shot. Works her way around. And now a big stomp to the forehead. A second big stomp. Double stomp to the gut again. Pulls Shiny up to her feet. Shiny bounces out of the way and has that leg scissors put in. There's the spin and the throwdown. Pulls her right back up to her feet. Face breaker straight down. Covers for the pin. But only 2 count. Waiting for her to get up. Lifts her up. We may be seeing the offliner. Nope, that was the deleter. She hits the deleter, goes for the pin. And it is over. Charity may have gotten the first strike, but the major damage and the victory goes to Shiny. Big victory for her. Gaining some momentum on her side as she prepares for the Elimination Chamber. And now we have 2 people who will probably may be seeing a lot of each other here in the future. Warble, our Kenku Rogue, will be going up against the person who won at Melee Madness and has earned a title shot. That would be Cheryl Aranoma. This could be a hearkening of things to come. Warble has been on quite a string here, but Cheryl has been showing some grit, determination, and ability to absorb punishment as of late. So let's see here what we see here, which might as a harbinger of what may be to come at Dice Mania. All right, sounds like coming out first, it is our current women's champion. She is the Lady of Valor women's champion. Warble comes out first. She may be a rogue, but she has won the hearts of the crowd here with some very valiant defenses.
It's scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Pangea, the undisputed Women's Universal Champion, Warble.
She has had some very tough but spirited defenses of that belt. And this is a non-title match, but this could be a well-needed scouting report for Warble. And here comes her opponent, both now and in the future. She's here to have fun and kick butt, preferably doing them both at the same time. And she is looking to do that here tonight. Maybe a scouting report of her own here as well. See what she might have to do in order to win that championship belt away from Warble. These are both characters out of the fantasy role-play genre. All of our characters are out of tabletop RPG genres. We got fantasy here. Previous match we had steampunk, noir, and we had cyberpunk. We have other genres as well represented here. And looks like we are set and ready to go. And Churro wastes no time, runs in with a big clothesline. Big elbow drop. Another one. And a third. Now, we've seen people go after Warble hard before, only for Warble to pull victory out of nowhere. We'll see what happens here. Big drop onto the rope. Slams the arm down, and Cheryl's definitely trying to take control early. Not a bad strategy. Control the momentum, control the initiative here. Cracking the head and slams her back straight down. Pulls her up, but the Kenku is ready. Big jawbreaker. Wastes no time, scoops her up, big sidewalk slam. And an elbow drop of her own. Measures out another elbow. Now pulls Cheryl up to her feet. Big one chop, the second one misses. Cheryl takes advantage, scoops her up. And a nice little fall away slam there. Big forearm strike. Going after, you know that both of these opponents are measuring each other because they know they will see a lot of each other in the next few weeks. As Warble thrown out of the ring by Cheryl, throws out a war cry, and now an elbow drop on the Eldritch Blast safety mats. A big stomp to the ankle. Working her way around. Pulls her up to her feet. Tries to take her back to the ring, but nope. Warble elbows her way, gets herself loose. And now throws Cheryl down towards the steps. I think she may have stopped right before hitting the steel steps. Hard to say as the count goes to 5. Cheryl working her way around, waits as Warble comes in after. Not a smart idea by Warble. Cheryl has her up and just going to ram her right into the retaining wall. Right into the Emporium sign. And now throws her back in. Gonna work her way around to the other side. Go off for the crowd and a suicide dive out of nowhere. Cheryl took her eye off of Warble. Not a smart move. The Rogue knows how to sneak. Measured low drop kick there. Pulls her up and nope, went for something. Cheryl blocked it. May have been an attempt at an atomic drop or something. Cheryl tries something, but Warble elbows free again. Throws her down towards the other corner. Now comes back into the ring as the count's at 6. Warble mocking her there. Now Cheryl's back in. Comes right after her. Series of nasty chops. Scoops her up. And drops her on the rope. Fair is fair. And now she goes for the pin. But not even a 1 count. Warble a little frustrated there. Big stomp there to the side, now to the back. Nice little elbow drop there. As Warble tries to get the crowd going upstairs, but Cheryl's right back up on her feet. But walks right into a Hurricane Rana. Nicely executed by the Kenku. Big kick, wraps her up. Looked like she was going to try to go for the mocker, but Cheryl blocks it. Big kick of her own. Pulls her up. Looked like she was going to go for some sort of move there, but the Kenku gets loose, hits her with a chop block. Cheryl holding her knee, and now big strikes towards the leg by Warble. And it looks like we got an ad break starting here in about 5 minutes here. Apologize for that. That's the price of business for doing on Twitch here, unfortunately for y'all. Slams the arm down, pulls her up, but Cheryl's ready. Big European uppercut. Wraps her up, has her up, and nasty shot with the Minos. She might be setting up for the bigger, badder butter knife. She is, and she nails it. Schoolgirl roll up. And a kick out at 2. Cheryl almost had a victory there. Warble rolls outside the ring, and Cheryl comes right off with a double axe handle from the top rope onto the Eldritch Blast safety mats outside the ring. Cheryl showing some strength and power here. Double axe handle again to the back. Pulls her up, and now throws her right into the ring post. Works her way and goes for a stomp and misses. Warble gets a shot in to try to get loose, gets another one, hits it, picks her up, tries the power slam, but a nice rollout escape, and a low ball drop kick of her own by Cheryl. Big elbow drop as the count continues. Now it's 7. Cheryl throws Warble in. She comes in, and there's Warble waiting for her. Quick kick, wraps her up, and hits her with the Warbler's call. Goes for the pin, and Cheryl kicks out. These two are throwing everything out at it, seeing how they handle it. Now some big stomps by the champion. She's going up. We might see the Kenku flip here. Nope. Just the big body splash from the top rope. Cheryl's right back up on her feet, and she's up swinging. Nails Warble, wraps her up, and springboard, almost a suplex there. As she waits for Warble to get up, scoops her up. It's another bigger, badder butter knife. Schoolgirl roll up once again. And this time, the victory goes to Cheryl. This could be a sign of things to come. Is this what Warble will get ready to face at Dice Mania? We'll see. But then again, will Warble still have the title at that point? You'll have to wait and see what happens next week. Now we're going to go into a triple threat match here. We have Jayla Fast Shadow, our druid. We have Neil Caillo out of the sci-fi realm. And we have Lorana, another fantasy character. The way this match works is simple. You have to pin or submit one of your opponents. You do not have to defeat both. You only have to defeat one, so you can lose the match without losing the match. So we'll see. You got to keep your head on a swivel just when you think you've got that finishing move or you got that pin locked in. Someone else may be flying in from nowhere. So with that, let's return to Diet Water Arena. Coming out first
is a triple threat match. Making her way to the ring from out of this world, Nomi Kia.
All right, Neil Caillo from Ganymede, one of the moons of Jupiter. Does not need sight to know what your next move is for two reasons. One, as you can see, she has no eyes as we know them. Instead, she uses psionics to sense everything going on around her. And it has proved to be successful for her. To see how well she can use those abilities to keep track of two opponents in the ring, not just one. Looks like she's set and ready as we get ready for our next opponent to come in. It is Jayla Fast Shadow, and it still has her holding the Hunter's Mark. She does not have the Hunter's Mark. For some reason, the game is glitching and won't take it off of her.
And her opponent.
I do not know what's going on.
From the Garden of Eden, the Women's Internet Fighting Champion, Jade Owl.
Jayla Fast Shadow are halfling druid, and yes, she's pretty tall for a halfling, but this is the shortest literally you can make them in the game. So she gets herself ready to go here. I do not know why she has stolen the belt once again. Or maybe she bought her own at the concession stand. I don't know what. But anyway, nothing else we can do about that. It appears to be a game glitch. As we get ready for our last opponent to enter.
From Elysian Fields,
Gloriana is a fawn, master of the Satyr School of Martial Arts. Has come here to prove that fighting style is superior to all others. She has done a good job with it. See how well she can do taking on two opponents at the same time. And it looks like she is got herself in the right frame of mind. She is set and ready to roll. Neil is ready. Jayla definitely has the game face going here. Lorana has herself mentally set, and here we go. And Neola goes at, and Lorana go at it first. Face buster straight down, and there's Jayla ready with a big boot to Neol. Get one up, and Hurricanrana there, and now Lorana goes after Neol, but gets kicked out of it. Looks like Neol appears to be the target of choice, and now Lorana and Jayla going at it. And now here comes Neol trying to get some positive action here, but nope. Lorana elbows her way free. Jayla goes after Lorana now. Big series of kicks of her own. Big roll there, followed by a kick, and super kick right on the noggin on Neol. More kicks to Neol. And now Lorana runs in with a spear. She rolls out, and now it's just the druid and the fawn. Misses on that spear attempt, but comes in with a launched forearm. Goes for some ground and pound as Neil watches. Waits for the opportunity, and a nice little leg sweep there of her own. And a big running forearm strike there by Jayla. Wraps up Lorana. Nice little suplex there. Now here comes Neil, goes up. Her own little Hurricanrana. Misses with the big roundhouse kick there. Nice trip up there by Jayla. Into the ropes, drops down, pulls her up. Good old-fashioned hoop press, and Lorana comes in with the kendo stick, but doesn't get to use it. Goes after Jayla, who knocks herself free. Neil comes right up afterwards, comes up, spins around. Nice Frankensteiner. And Northern Light suplex by Jayla going for the pin. Take opportunity, but nope, Neil kicks out. Lorana goes right after Jayla. That forearm to the back, another forearm shot. Whip into the rope, scoops her up. Spine buster, now there's Neil going after Lorana, has her wrapped up, skull cracker. Jayla rolls out. Neil going after Lorana, big kick to the back, arm slam down. Here comes Jayla as Neil pulls her up for a neck crank. Jayla just sitting back and watches, lets them all do the damage. Now she's got the kendo stick, and she's not afraid to use it, but Neil knocks it away, scoops her up, and bounces her off the top rope. Here comes Lorana, right into a Hurricane Rana. Springboard Superman punch misses by Jayla. Neil has her set up, goes up. Quick slam straight down, but not able to follow up as she's got Lorana in the corner. And Jayla, drop kick from behind, does not do the trick. Walks right into a jawbreaker. Leaping splash. Pulls her up again. Big spinning leg sweep. Now goes after Lorana. Has her set up. And slam, does the leg slam on her. Face buster by Neil, pulls her up, drop kick to the back. Lorana's got the kendo stick. As Neil goes after Jayla, and somehow Lorana lost control of the kendo stick, has her wrapped up. We're gonna see a double team here. Double suplex onto Neil. Hey, Kurt Witch, good to have you here. Glad to have you here with us tonight as we come back to Grappler's Keep. We have only one person in the ring. Neil is looking for toys. Lorana's trying to recover. Neil's got her own kendo stick. And nails Jayla with it. Taps the ring. Hits it again. Hits her again. Does not get the third one as Jayla gets a shot in. Neil still on her though. Forearm to the back. Goes up. Nasty neck breaker there. Jayla rolls out and Lorana is now all over Neil. Has her by both arms and a big running knee shot. Covers her for the pin. Griff tries to dodge the kendo stick, but Neil kicks out after one. Jayla coming back into the ring. Big elbow drop onto the leg and now is just smashing at Neil's knee. Gets Jayla on a drive-by with a big punch. Head scissors has her locked in the triangle, the Seder lock, but Neil breaks that up, preventing the submission. Spinning kick misses by Neil. Jayla rolls outside. Lorana goes after her out there. Now everybody's outside on the Elder Flash safety mats. Neil's looking for a toy. She's got a baseball bat and nails Lorana with it twice, 3 times. Both of her competitors are down. Another shot. Now Lorana knocks the bat away, but here comes the kicks. Nice little snap mare and a leaping drop kick to the head. Now goes after Jayla, Fast Shadow. Throws her back inside the ring. These ladies putting on a big show. They all want to be part of the chamber. Neil goes after Jayla, who drops the kendo stick. Nice float over by Jayla into a reverse DDT. Oh! Baseball bat by Lorana twice. Swing and a miss on the third time. Nice little leg sweep and another baseball bat shot by Lorana. She's playing ball here tonight. Neil unable to defend herself. Jayla going right after that leg. She might break it at this rate. Puts the bat down. Waits for Neil to get up, but Neil elbows her way free, walks right into Jayla Fast Shadow. Hits her with the double knees to the face. Neil whips Jayla into the rope. Nice toe drop takedown. Walks all over the back. Another big kick. Gonna bring Jayla over to the corner, hard into the turnbuckle. Jayla looks for more toys. Wraps the leg around the rope, big kick there. And now, Lorana had a chair but put it down. Big kicks by Neil. Quick snap mare. Drop kick to the head, and here goes after Lorana, misses on her jump leaping drop kick. Hits her with the double knees to the face, hooks the leg for the pin, and it is over. She hit her with the Comet, and the victory goes to Nail Caillo. Nasty damn attacks by everyone in this one. Everyone wants to put on a good show. They want to be a part of the Chamber of Horrors premium live event. Yeah, so much baseball indeed. And now, big match up here. Annalith has had a thing or two to say to Goldie Boone. Not liking Goldie's positive attitude, says no one should be in that good of a mood all the time. Goldie says, well, I've got a championship belt under my resume. What about you? And they've been going at it hard and heavy ever since, to the point where Goldie decided she needed to bring on help. Annalith is a part of the faction known as Fatal Attraction. The rest of her compadres aren't here tonight, but Goldie has her manager, Wandering Silence, at her side. She's taking no chances that there might be an attack somewhere. So with that, let us go into the match and see what happens. All right, coming out first from the Weird Wild West, her home was destroyed by Belle Sanders and the rest of that Desperado gang.
Making her way to the ring, accompanied by the Wanderer, Cole Cassidy, from Carson City, Nevada. Good girl, Boone.
Goldie Boone making her way down. Just part of the posse chasing down the group led by Belle Starr and Curtis the Pistol Powell. They got pulled into a time loop vortex and find themselves here as they try to find their way back home. She's done good for herself. Our first Lady of Valor Women's Champion until she lost the belt to Belle Sanders. Right now, she has her hands full with the dark tiefling known as Annalith.
Representing Toxic Attraction from Limbo, Anna Lilith.
Dark and dangerous, enticing but scary. She says nobody ever forgets her. Our tiefling succubus, Annalith, making her way to the ring. Again, out of the fantasy realm. Member of the group known as Fatal Attraction, made up of herself, Annabelle Dukes, and their leader, Mimi Mylar, who you will see later on. Game audio is a little bit loud. Okay, everything right now. Thanks for letting me know. There we go. We'll crank that down there a little bit. That should do the trick nicely. All right, let's get this match up and going. Goldie is set. Wandering Silence looking on, giving less encouraging messages. Annalith ready as well. And here we go. Annalith coming right in with the boot and big series of chops, knocking her back. Now wraps the arm around the rope. Pulling on it, using the middle rope for leverage. Now another big kick, a second one. Poles tries to pull her out. Nope, Goldie gets the forearm shot in, but more kicks and chops by Annalith. Goldie fighting her way out of the corner. Has her up and now into an abdominal stretch. Anlith trying to punch her way free and does. Goes up, leg scissors, rolls out of it. A good escape. And now a big running boot to the face, another stomp to the back. And now a big falling forearm shot. Now she's just mocking Goldie at this point. Goldie gets right back up to her feet. Scoops her up, however, and now single leg Boston Crab trying to make her tap out. Nope. Pulls on the leg and gets free. And now Anlith finds herself whipped into the ropes. Goldie drops down. Big running boot shot. And now she's stomping the water out of the mud puddle. Goes for another stomp. Anlith gets back up. Leg sweep of her own by Anlith. Goldie's putting up good fight, but seems like Anlith has a counter. Arm twist and another big boot to the ribs. Measures things out. A stomp to the face. Another stomp to the face. Nice page turn reversal by Goldie. Big stomp to the arm. Knee to the back. And now she poses for the crowd as Anlith gets to her feet. But she's ready for hard whip into the ropes. Nice hip toss. Flips her over, goes for the pin. But kicks out at 2. Wandering Silence was hoping there. Be thinking maybe a little bit too early. Stomp misses. Anlith comes in with a running clothesline. A second one. Swing and a miss by Goldie. And a mule kick by Anlith. Goes for the pin. Wandering Silence trying to get the crowd up on Goldie's side. Goldie kicks out at 2. Anlith thought she had things there. Rolls away from that strike, but doesn't get away from those. Wraps her up. Another leg sweep down, and now Anlith posing for the crowd. Not getting quite the response. Big stomp to the foot. Another one. This one misses. Goldie rolls over with a kick to the gut. Comes right back up to her feet. And now is going to bring her into the corner hard into the turnbuckle. Pulls her out. Slams her in hard again. Pulls her out. Springboard bulldog off the second rope. Anlith hits a quick snapmare. Rolls over. And a nasty roundhouse kick. Waiting for Goldie to get up. Wraps her around. Looks like she's going to go for the chaotic turn. Has her hooked in for the pin. And again, Goldie cannot get out of the turn. She doesn't seem to have an answer for that pin maneuver. And the victory goes to Anlith once again. Another victory for Fatal Attraction. That size might be part of it. You're going to have to, Wandering Silence, you're going to have to go back to the barn, your top secret training center, and see if you can come up with something for next week. We'll see. All right, let's go to our next match here. Important one here. Pickens Arlano is our current women's holder of the Hunter's Mark. For those of you who are not aware, the Hunter's Mark is our fighting championship along the lines of the old TV championships or internet championships. It is plain and simple. Once you win the belt, if you successfully defend the belt 4 times in a row, the next show, whether it's a regular stream like this or a premium live event like next week, either way, you get a title shot for either the Lady Valor Championship for the ladies or the Master Melee Championship for the men. This is Pickens' 4th defense of the belt. If she is successful here tonight, she will get a title shot at the Chamber of Horrors premium live event. But to do that, she must first defeat Belle Sanders out of the Weird Wild West. Can she do it? We will find out here tonight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the women's.
Some stilts for Goldie. Might not. It's hard to say whether that would help or not. All right, coming out first is the challenger. She's the best shot out of the Weird Wild West. Will do whatever needs to be done, no matter what. She is Belle Sanders, former Lady of Valor champion. She knows what this is like. That is how she earned her title shot and won it. Was by successfully defending the Hunter's Mark 4 times, and then she was able to get the title shot and defeated Goldie Boone. Now her goal is to prevent Pick and Sarlano from having the same opportunity. Can she pull it off? We will find out here in a few moments. And here comes the defending champion. She is out of the sci-fi realm. She has traveled here from the Andromeda galaxy that she claims is the most superior galaxy in the universe. And of course she claims she is the most superior wrestler out of Andromeda. She's proven herself quite capable here. As you can see, she is one win away from a title shot. Excuse me there. But first, she must defeat one more opponent with this title defense. If she does, she will be turning it in and earning a shot for the Lady of Valor Championship. This is the belt that they are competing for here tonight. This is the Women's Hunter's Mark. Let's go back down to Samantha for the introductions.
Introducing the challenger from Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, Belle Sanders. And her opponent from out of this world, the Women's Internet Fighting Champion, Hikaru Satoru.
All right, there's Pick and Sarlano holding that belt proudly. One more title defense gets her that title shot. Confidently hands it over to the ref, who shows it to Belle. She's quite familiar with that belt as well. And here we go. Belle is set. Picken looks ready. There's the bell, and here we go. And Picken taking the offense right early. Quick fireman's carry. Drops her down right into a punch right to the jaw. And is going to go right to the ground and pound. She knows Belle is rough and tumble. And she's not going to be showing she's not afraid to mix in. Big series of stomps there. Big stomp right onto the shoulder. Pulls Belle up to her feet. Quick kicks all over the place. Tries to catch one. Oh! But now catches a knee to the jaw. Belle kicks herself free from that one. Now hard whip. Nope. Reverses. Ripcords it into an elbow shot. And now stomps from the big boots begin. Now has her in that reverse chin lock. But Picken gets herself free. And she's going rough and tumble. Going right for a nice spinning back fist there by Picken. Series of kicks and strikes. Belle catches the arm. Gets a shot to the guts. Misses with the cyclone kick. Now whips her up and over the rope onto the Eldritch Blast safety mats outside the ring. And here she comes after her, posing for the crowd a little bit. And now she goes for ground and pound of her own on Picken. Big stomp to the gut, but Picken pops right back up. Gets a kick to the gut for her efforts, gets wrapped up. And a nasty DDT right on the mats outside the ring. Pulls her up to her feet, up again. Takes her and tries to get her to the ring. Picken has the champion's advantage. Cannot lose the belt by a count out or disqualification. Both are back inside the ring, Picken ready for her, but Belle's got the advantage here. Shot to the back, into the ropes, and a big boot shot. Going right for the pin. but only a 1 count on the champion. Stomp misses as Picken rolls free. Another kick by Bell wraps her up. And another DDT. Pulls her up. Big knee shot. Right to the head. Pulls the arm up, wrenches it around, and a shot right to the gut. Rolls her over, soccer kick to the back. Now pulls Picken right back up to her feet. Goes for the cyclone and misses. Picken's able to dodge. Hard whip into the ropes. Leaping Superman shot. Goes for the pin. But only a 1 shot for Picken. She thought maybe she had something there. Plenty of shock, but not enough awe. Springboard moonsault. Nails it. But not enough as Bell's up to her feet first. Throws her down. Big stomp to the arm. Another one to the legs. And now another big stomp to the shoulder. She's going upstairs. And a leaping elbow, but nobody home. Picken pulls her up. Massive forearm shot right to the head, it looks like. Bell rolls out before anything else can happen. Picken comes after her, and Bell's waiting for her. Scoops her up. Spinning slam onto the Eldritch Blast safety mats as the count starts at 1. And now Picken. Nice lariat shot there. And now goes for the ground and pound herself onto Bell. Stomp to the gut. She's going to go in for more. And another gut stomp. Goes for another one. This time Bell rolls out of the way. Picken thrown back inside the ring. Bell follows. And Picken comes in with a big boot of her own. Another big boot shot. Pulls her up. Ripcords her into a big boot. Again, hooks the leg. And it is over. The victory goes to Picken Sarlano, which means next week it will be a triple threat match. Picken Sarlano versus Warble versus Desiree Bouveau for the Women's Lady of Valor Championship. Just when Desiree thought she had her title shot where she wanted it, now a new complication forms in the form of Picken Sarlano. Huge win for the Andromedan. And now we'll go into our women's main event here. Minyun Maidalar is our drow sorceress queen, or at least she claims she's a queen down there. Says she's the only true royalty here. Feline Locke is considered the Baroness of the Keep. She is out of the superhero realm of RPGs. She won the crown of Baroness at the coronation tournament that we had many months ago. And now Minyun is challenging her for that title. So they're going through a series of matches here. Pretty close between them. Minyun has a slight edge. Tonight, every week it's been a different style match. This time it's just a good old-fashioned steel cage match. You either get a win by pin, submission, or you're the first one out of the cage. We'll see what happens as we go back to Diet Water Arena. There you see the steel cage hanging above the ring. And coming out first is Minyun. Minyun Maidalar, master of the dark arts, here trying to prove to the world that the dark isn't always evil. Although you wouldn't always know that by Minyun's actions. Wearing her own crown. Claims the crown she wants in order to get the respect she feels she deserves is the Baroness crown, which she will be going up against Helene Locke to get that. This is the final match to set that up. And the stipulation that Mignon has been granted is that match next week between Mignon and Feline will be a submission match. You can only lose by submission. You must submit and give the crown to the victor. Feline Locke, queen out of the superhero realm. She's the queen of the Frost realm. It is said the only place on her that is not cold is her heart. And she has been doing everything she can to prove herself worthy of the Baroness crown. We'll see if she's able to keep that on a week from tonight. But first, she's got to survive this steel cage match. One that she feels helps her out because that means it's darn near impossible for any interference from the rest of Fatal Attraction in the match. So makes it a little bit easier for her to focus. We will see what happens. The crown is up for grabs next week, but for now, Feline's sole focus is surviving and winning inside the cage as you see it coming down. Mignon watching it as Feline does as well. And here we go. And Feline's going right after Mignon. Big series of chops and hits a big DDT and already going for the pin. Getting the message across. She's going after it hard. Big forearm strike. Slams Mignon down hard onto the mat. She's talking to the ref to get the door open, but Codebreaker from behind by Mignon stops that. You can get out through the door by having the ref open it for you, or you crawl out. Rolls over, nasty kick there, and down goes Feline. Feline may have gotten a little overconfident trying to go for the door. Facebreaker by Mignon. Feline gets right back up, gets a strike in of her own, another big forearm strike. And now, showing she's not afraid to put in a submission move, she's got a guillotine locked in. Mignon bridges out. Feline Locke showing that she's got some submission moves prepared. Big strikes, big clubbing forearm shot. Brings her down. Quick rollover by Mignon. Not even a one count as Feline gets out. Big running boot knocks Feline back into the corner. Pulls her out. Feline goes in. Gets caught and walks right into a big Hurricane Rana by Mignon. Springs up and misses. Feline, maybe she got her with on back to the head. Kind of a cartwheel senton there by Mignon. Another one, but this time Feline gets the knees up. And big diving, clubbing forearm shot there. Pulls her up. Face plants her straight down. Now starts chiding Mignon. Goes for a stomp, but misses. Rolling kick by Mignon. She's back up. Springboard into a DDT. Catches Feline by surprise. Wraps her up. Snap DDT. And now she's going to try to climb up the walls to get out. Feline back up to her feet. Goes after her. And knocks her down. Big stomp. Knee to the back. Pulls the arm out. Big stomp. And now Feline looks like she's going to make the climb. Nope. Goes up top rope. Big elbow drop. Hooks the leg for the pin. But only a one count. Feline waiting for her to get up. There's a kick. Nope. Mignon is ready. Pulls her in. Knee shot of her own. Running clothesline. Another running clothesline. Kick again attempt by Feline. Nice spinning leg sweep by Mignon. Has Feline down. Hooks the leg for the pin. but only a 1 count. Strike and a miss now. Feline's back up. Has Mignon by the back of the head. Brings her over to the other corner. Pulls her out. Pinballs her against the ropes. Forearm shots right to the small of the back. Now grabs her again, spins her around. Massive leg sweep straight down. And with that, pulls her back up to her feet once again. Hard whip into the corner. Mignon ready with an elbow shot to get loose. Feline comes right back to the forearm shot of her own. She locks that guillotine in again. Has it locked in hard. Mignon trying to bridge out again and does. Showing that Feline maybe is not too great at doing that. Quick Hurricanrana by Mignon. Big kick there. And now Mignon will try to climb out of the cage. Having a hard time finding some footing. Feline comes up from behind, gets the shot, brings her down. Mignon back up to her feet. Reversal into the ropes. Feline drops down, leapfrogs over. Big spinning elbow shot. Grabs her by the arm. Holds it down, now stamping on the hand. Another time, a third stomp. She's going to go for it again. Maybe make it hard to climb out of that cage. Pulls her up to her feet. Wraps her up and hits the snowball. Hooks the leg for the pin. And the victory with the pin goes to Feline Locke. So things are just about even in this matchup. It will come down next week to a submission-only match. The winner must force the other one to submit and give up claims to the Baroness crown. Will Mignon be successful and take the crown away, or will Feline Locke remain the Baroness of the Keep? We will find out next week. And with that, it is time for us to set up the men's match here. I have to do them separately just because of how the game works and all, how they're all set up. They're set up as separate shows. So give me a few moments here to do that. As we got to, nope, wrong button. Okay, so, okay. Get that one set up. Save that one. All right, who's next? No, we can't do that one. Not that one yet. Not that one. Not that one. All right, I need an independent match up here. So let's do this. Go ahead and get out of the system now. Go right ahead. Okay, this will be a normal. So since they've been going at each other here, let us change things up here a little bit. There we go. There's our custom people here. We want the name backward. There we go. Get this one set up. Remember to get the announcers for who I want them to be. Now, let me get their move cards. So I need you and you. Don't you dare fall down on the floor. All right, so you will be going at it. All right, next match. Good way to time that one out. Here we go. Those two will be next. Get the announcer set correctly. Then you two. Where we at here? That one. So hope your all's holidays went well. Hopefully you've been able to survive all of the weather going on all over the place. I don't know if any of you all are anywhere near the fires in Los Angeles and all that. If so, I hope you are all staying safe. Okay. Originally had that set up. All right. We'll do that there. Now we need to set that because we don't have him here anywhere. So we will go here. Change the participants. Change both of them out here. Custom, we want you versus him. Let's get in the right group here. Set up the championship match. Alrighty. And then at the end here, this is actually that rivalry. So again, set that up. All right. I think we are set and ready to go. Pressing F7 turns correct browsing on or off this place. I don't know what that is. I don't want anything interfering. All right, let's get back to the matches at hand first. Let's see what's happening in men's news here. Tensions between Curtis the Pistol Powell and Rufus Combs have grown out of control. The two superstars fighting with each other before the match could start. The officials will have their hands full if things get worse between these two rivals. Not too surprising. And Jardik Munka attacked Morduk before the start of the match, making clear to everyone he doesn't want to just come out on top of their rivalry out of pride, but he wants to win it while crushing his opponent. And we have another one here. And Lionel Hawk and Zebulon Banks launched another attack against their opponents. Ruthlessness on display as this team looks to beat the competition out of Eenie and Meanie before their championship match, which was going to be happening soon. And that is the news from the past. Let's go ahead and get things started. The Kobolds in the trench coat have levied a challenge trying to show how that they should be taken serious as wrestlers here in the Keep by challenging for nothing less than the Knights of the Realm Championship belt. However, the Kobolds have not been doing well as of recently. However, last time around, the Kobolds actually won their match. So this is going to be, again, a one-on-one shot here. Eenie versus Lionel Hawk, an individual match here, as they will be going at each other and their teammates will be going at each other for the men's tag team championship next week at the Chamber of Horrors. Let's go ahead and return back to Diet Water Arena and get things started. Looks like Enie's already in the ring here. Oh, Lionel is being attacked from behind. Mania attacks him from behind and throws him in. The Kobolds working a little bit of their mischief here. Meanie trying to give Eni a headshot here. Lionel Hawk says he's good to go. Eni's ready, and here's the bell. And we're off. Eni goes right after him with the big flying neck breaker. Not letting up. Slams Lionel Hawk down. Flips him over. Grabs one leg, then the other. Now the big double stomp right on the hamstrings, trying to take the legs out from Lionel early. Big stomp to the hams again. Has him by the feet. No, Lionel kicks him off this time. Pulls him up. Hard whip into the ropes. And a massive stomp right on the shoulders. Big elbow drop. Big forearm strike to the back as Lionel gets his momentum back. Snap DDT. And now he holds down Eni for the pin, but only a 1 count. Spins around and another big stomp to the face. Holds the arms out and another double stomp to the arm. Eni spinneroonies himself back up, but gets lifted up by Lionel, and he just rolled snake eyes. Big stomp to the arm again. Stomp to the other arm. Keeps it going. Kind of the old Forceman technique, focusing on one body part, but nope. Eni elbows his way free, wraps him up, skull cracker, and a neck breaker. As Eni's starting to put some stuff together here, big stomp to the face, another one. Lionel pops up to his face, comes up flailing with strikes of his own. Massive shot to the back of the head, almost like a rabbit punch there. Wraps him up. Nice little suplex there. Pulls him up, holds him by the arm, and kicks to the chest. And a diving forearm shot. Now has the boot foot right on the gut, trying to squeeze all the air out of the Kobold. Big stomp to the foot, elbow drop. Another big stomp. Stomps and elbows all over the place. Eni unable to get up. Arm slammed down. Measures him up and has the boot right on the face again, and now holds him down for the pin. Not even a 2 count. Eni kicks out. He's going up top, going to the top rope. Is he looking for the Arkham stomp? Nope. Goes up, double axe handle. Pulls him up, big forearm shot. Wraps him up. And the Arkham drop. The great old drop, hooks the leg for the pin. And it is over. As quickly as it starts, Lionel wraps it up quickly.
Here is your winner,
So, the Brotherhood of Cthulhu has momentum in their favor going into their title match next week against the Kobolds and the Trenchcoat. Handled them here. Will they be able to handle all of the Kobolds next week? We will see what happens, as the Brotherhood still tries to keep control of the tag team world. Now, got an interesting one-on-one matchup here. We have a big rivalry going on between Ethan Drake and Dynamo. These are their tag team partners, Pierce Lincoln and Checkmate. So they are going to go at each other in singles action here tonight. To show that they have, to show off the single skills that they have. Let's see what happens as we return to Diet Water Arena. Coming out first is Pierce Lincoln.
making his way to the ring, representing the Brawling Brutes from the west
Making his way out, he works with Ethan Drake, who calls himself the Prince of the Boulevards. Pierce Lincoln is his partner in crime, so to speak, and his lead enforcer. Ethan's been proving himself to be quite the capable fighter and wrestler on his own during this rivalry section. Now Pierce is here to show what he's got as a singles wrestler, and he will have his hands full in his match here tonight. Looks like he is psyched up and ready to go. And his opponent out of the Cyberverse. He and his partner looking to bring the cyber world here to ours. It is Checkmate.
Representing power and glory from Chroma City, weighing in at 220 pounds,
Half of the tag team along with Dynamo. He is the power half of the equation. Cyber hacker extraordinaire. Not afraid of any challenge thrown ahead of him. Looking to bring the Cyberverse here to this universe. Doesn't understand why people are so resistant to it. But they are going to bring it, try to bring it here nonetheless. And looks like he is just about ready to roll. The back streets versus the futuristic cyber world. Who's going to win out here tonight? Pierce looks like he's set to go. Checkmate has himself loose and ready. There's the bell, and here we go. And Pierce comes out striking first. Nope, nice counter by Checkmate. Gets a counter strike in. Now, Checkmate whipped hard into the ropes. Oh, gets out of the way before Pierce can get the boot on. But now wraps him up. Nice snap little suplex there. Goes right after him, has him up. Big forearm strike. Pulls him up. Big kick, soccer kick to the back, and he's going right for a pin. But only a 1 count. Not quite enough shock or awe with that one. Another forearm strike, and down goes Checkmate. Grabs him by the legs. Nope, Checkmate kicks him off. Gets a kick in of his own. And now he's going to hook the leg. But again, only a 1 count. Big stomp to the face. Measures him things out. Another forearm strike. Snap DDT there before he can get all the way up. Big stomp to the gut. Elbow to the back. Spinneroonie up by Pierce, but walks right in shot there. Oh, nice counter there by Pierce Lincoln. Can he take advantage? He has a Gamera lock put in, going after that arm. He's not able to get the submission, swing and a miss by Checkmate. Pierce takes advantage, but nope. Checkmate has him up. Nasty face breaker there. Has him by the arms, and now just stomping on the chest, knocking the air out. Flips him over, soccer kick of his own to the back. Flips him over, another shot. Pulls him up to his feet. Wraps him up. He's going for the implant and nails it. Hooks the leg for the pin. But only 1 count. Ref was a little slow getting in position, but I don't think that would have been a 3 either way. Pierce trying to get to his feet. Wraps him up. And hits him with the code scramble. And that scramble will take the signal out of Pierce Lincoln, and the victory goes to Checkmate. Big victory here for Checkmate. Maybe avenging some of those losses of his tag team partner Dynamo to Ethan Drake. Which is all well and good, but now here comes that big going rivalry. Dynamo was claiming that Ethan Drake was just there for show, that the only real talent in the tag team was Pierce, who we saw earlier. And Ethan has been showing in singles matches against Dynamo and Checkmate just how capable a wrestler he is. Dynamo got the weak win last time, but that's the only win he's had in this rivalry so far. Can he keep that momentum going, or will Ethan Drake show the very truth that, like TNT, high explosives come in small packages? Let's head back to Diet Water Arena, as we got an ad break coming up in about 4 minutes. Again, apologize for that, everyone. That is the price of doing business here on Twitch. Coming out first is Dynamo.
Representing power and glory from Chroma City, weighing in at 198 pounds, Dynamic!
All right, Dynamo, along with Checkmate, trying to bring the Cyberverse here to this world. And now feels like he has something to show, that he is just as capable a solo wrestler as the person he accused of not having that ability, the one Ethan Drake. Dynamo making his way into the ring. Plenty of athletic and aerobatic ability. But can he take out the street thug known as Ethan Drake? We will find out if he can keep that winning momentum going here in just a few moments.
And his opponent, representing the Brawling Brutes from the West Side, weighing in at 215 pounds, Ethan Drake!
All right. Out of the noir realm, Street Thug, he fancies himself as the Prince of the Boulevard and has been showing why he can lay claim to such a thing by his ability in the ring so far up against Dynamo. He's had victories all the way through except for this last time around. That was about 4 weeks ago. Now that we're back from hiatus, can he get that momentum back? And here we go. Big knee shot there by Dynamo, start things off. However, Ethan Drake, nice arm drag slam, pulling Dynamo right back down, pulls him up. Scoops him up. And neck drop right onto the rope. Big stomp to the arm, pulls him up. Holds one arm as he kicks into the chest with the other, a diving forearm shot. But walks right into a quick kick from Dynamo. Big stomp there. Pulls him up. Has that arm locked in. He's going to try to twist that shoulder all the way around, and does. Try to take that arm out. Has him by a deadlift here. Deadlift suplex, Northern Light suplex. But only a 1 count. Ethan rolls outside the ring. Dynamo comes out for him. Maybe not a smart move. Ryu's ready for him. He knows how to fight dirty outside the ring. Slams him into the apron. A big kick there. Scoops up Dynamo again. And he's going to snake eyes him right onto the ring apron. Big stomp to the gut. Now his has him up by the arm. Kicks to the chest. Diving forearm shot again. Another big stomp. More shots to the gut, and that diving forearm shot once again. He comes back in the ring at the 5 count. Stands poised and ready, waiting to see if Dynamo comes in. And he will by the 7 count. Pops in. Ethan's ready for him. Ripcords him. No, nice reversal by Dynamo with a quick kick there. Now hard whip into the ropes. Picks him up. Spine buster by Dynamo. Then he flexes. And now he's going to go for the pin. But only a 1 count. Both of them springboard. Both of them miss. Ethan's landed on his feet. Gets a stomp in. Goes to the ropes. And a big running kick there. Dynamo goes outside the ring to regroup. Ethan's waiting, says, come on, bring it. And nails him with what looked like a leaping double axe handle. Dynamo tried to block it, but missed. Wraps him, has him. Big series of kicks, and down goes Dynamo. Has him by the arm again, now stomping the back. And now one to the face, throws him down. Has that arm hammerlocked, and now he's going to go for the full arm stretch. Grabbing by the fingers and pulling that arm back. Now leaps up with a double knee to the back. And now Ethan's got control of this match, going for some ground and pound. Fighting style he knows so well, and Dynamo's bleeding. He has him by the arm again. Again, stomping the back. Going after that face that he's broke open. And he's going to go after that shoulder again. Going after both arms there. Stretching it out. And why not? Double knees to the back again. Big stomp to the arm. And he is just going to keep the beating going. Diving forearm strike again. Pulls him up to his feet. Goes for something and misses. Dynamo comes back with some kicks of his own, trying to get some control back. Springboard Bulldog nails it from the second rope down. Has him up. Pulls him into a big boot of his own. Pulls him up. Scoops him up. Another nice Northern Light suplex. Still has a hold of him. Another suplex. Goes up top rope as Ethan goes outside the ring. Nice 450 spin into Hurricane Rana there onto the Eldritch Blast safety mats outside the ring. Low rise drop kick to the head. Leaps over him. Flips him over. Flips him back. Grabs him by the leg and a stump puller. Count goes to 3 as Ethan tries to get to his feet. Dynamo has him and now slams him hard into the ring apron. Big stomp, another big stomp. And Dynamo's going all out here on Ethan here. Big strikes. Leaping neck breaker. Pulls him up again. Tries to throw him in the ring. Ethan has other ideas. Elbows his way loose. The count goes to 8. Big series of kicks. And down goes Dynamo. Ethan gets back in the ring. Can Dynamo get back in time? No, he does not. Just seconds late. And the count-out victory goes to Ethan Drake. Got just enough damage in. Dynamo was just a hair slow and not able to get back into the ring. So, big one for them here tonight. Big win for him. And now we will go to another one of our big rivalries here, straight out of the Weird Wild West. Rufus Combs is our marshal out of the Weird Wild West. And the biggest desperado we had to deal with was this one, Curtis the Pistol Powell. After their sacking and burning of the Boone family ranch, Rufus was leading the posse, chasing him down when they all got swept up along Bill Sanders, Goldie Boone, Curtis Powell, and himself into this weird time fluxing vortex kind of thing, brought them all here. And now he's saying, well, if I can't lay down the law there, we're going to lay down the law here in the ring. So we'll see what happens, as this has been a pretty heated rivalry all the way through. Pretty pretty even up, and we have seen vicious attacks by both.
Is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. Weighing in at 241 pounds, Rufus Hall.
And we've even seen Rufus come with sneak attacks and with things out of the toy box afterwards in the match. So these two just do not like each other. So who's going to get the momentum with a win tonight, going to set themselves up for the big match, the final match of this rivalry next week at our Chamber of Horrors premium live event? And there's the music, and here comes the pistol himself, Curtis Powell.
From Carson City, Nevada. Weighing in at 219 pounds, Curtis
Getting himself set up. Tries to get appeal from the crowd. He's not as successful as he would like. Makes his way down towards the ring. He and Rufus, heated anger and angst against each other, do not like each other whatsoever. Culminating in a match next week. Trying to get the crowd up and going in his favor. Not really being too successful. As you can see, those red marks on his face, burns got from the vortex. We are going right into it here, everyone. Rufus, quick whip into the corner, big forearm strike, another elbow shot, throws him down out of the corner, hits him with another diving forearm shot. Low rise drop kick there to the head, and now has the arm, stomps on the back, kicks to the face. And now he's got that arm hammer locked, and he's going to do the arm stretch. Go after the trigger fingers here of Curtis. And big double knees there. Big stomp to the arm. Big series of kicks, and down he goes. And now the ground and pound. Both of these two are not afraid to get into the rough and tumble. Rufus going after him again. And a stomp to the gut. Has him by both arms, and a running knee to the head. Curtis trying to get up, instead big stomp to the back. Rufus has him by the arm again, stomping on the back. More kicks to the face. And he's going after that trigger lock once again. Pulling that arm all the way back. And shots to the back just for spite. And this has just been all Rufus so far. Curtis has not been able to get any offense going. And Rufus just taking to both arms and the back of Curtis. Trying to take those body areas out. And he is just being relentless. Curtis not able to get free at all, and he is just keeping the pounding going. And Curtis seeming helpless to do anything about it. It's been all Rufus here so far. Pulls him up to his feet. Springboard Superman punch. Another big forearm strike. Wraps him up. Throws him up and over the ropes. Has him over, and the beat of the drum. Curtis has nowhere to go. And face first onto the Eldritch Blast safety mats goes Curtis off of the apron, rolls away from that strike, and now takes Rufus, throws him back in. He's taken a lot from Rufus, but he's back in on the charge. Rufus, however, whips him hard into the ropes, pops him up, knee shot, and a big roundhouse kick to the head, goes for the pin. But only two. Rufus has handed out a lot of punishment. Now Curtis has him up. Electric chair drop onto the Eldritch Blast safety mats. Elbow drop of his own. He's taking what Rufus can dish out, and now it's his turn to give a few servings. Has him by the arm. Up and over, flip towards the wall. Pulls Rufus up again. And tries to throw him into the steps. Rufus is able to dodge. Curtis has him by the back of the neck, throws him back inside the ring. And now Curtis leaps over the top rope. Tries to go for a leaping senton, but misses, nobody home. Rufus gets a big stomp in and now pulls Curtis up. Hard whip into the ropes. Drops down. And Blue Thez press. He hits the Rustler and gets the punches in. Hooks the leg. But only a 2 count. Lots of shock, but not enough awe yet. As he waits for Curtis to get up. There's the kick and hits him with the quick draw. Hooks the leg. This might be it for Curtis. But no, only it's a 2 count. Rufus thought he had him there. He's going to go for some more ground and pound. And a stomp to the gut. Pulls him up to his feet. Now he's going to bring him to the corner. Hard into the turnbuckle. Curtis elbows his way free. Goes up top rope. Springboard. Kind of a moonsault splash. Nails Rufus with it. Hard whip into the ropes. Drops down. Leapfrogs over. And a nice running knee shot to the gut. Lets out a war cry. As now Rufus is the one struggling to get to his feet there in the corner. Curtis has him. Headlock into a punch. Another big series of strikes. Misses on that one. Big clothesline by Rufus. Curtis goes down again. Pulls him up to his feet. Big kick going for the quick draw again. But nope. Gets spun around. Nice. Springboard drop kick by Curtis. Has him from behind. Pulls him up. Inverted flip. And measures out a big elbow drop by Curtis. He's going to go up second rope. Elbow drop again. Waits for Rufus to get to his feet. Wraps him up. Hits him with the shootout. Hooks the leg. And Curtis is able to endure all that punishment that Rufus dished out and gets out of the ring with a victory. Rufus, in his frustration, throws the ref down. And you can see the jawing occurring. This isn't over by any part of the imagination. Earnest terminology. Best viewers on the stream on streambo.com. Remove the space. Yeah, all right. Let's see. Are you still listed here? Nope, of course not. We're going to have to do this the old-fashioned way. You, my friend, are about to get something that we call the band spatula. User trying to ban doesn't exist. Oh, gee, how nice and convenient. Did I type it wrong? Probably did. Let's try it again here. Okay. There we go. All right, let's try this again. Okay, there we go. I just typed it in wrong the first time. So, it's all right. We're going to use the band spatula to flip you off the griddle and throw you into the trash because we do not do that. We don't go for that kind of stuff. Besides, Twitch doesn't approve it anyway. Good idea, Wandering Silence. I will look to do that after this stream is over. Make those banned comments. Yeah. Sounds good. Thanks for the advice. I deeply appreciate it. I guess that must mean something. I must be doing enough good stuff here that they're coming after, that they're looking after to come after me. But anyway, we have wrestling to do, and we have a championship match up here. Because like Pick and Sarlano that we saw earlier in our show, Doxel Rusabin is our men's holder of the Hunter's Mark, and this is his fourth title defense as well. So again, if he's able to beat his opponent this week, that would be Killaran Sparkshard, our high elf fire wizard. He too will get a title shot next week against his friend and stablemate, Novar Xanatrone. So it'll be the Blood Hunter versus the Hammer if he's able to win this match. But first, he has to defeat Killaran Sparkshard. Not an easy task to do by any stretch of the imagination. So, will he get his title shot next week? Let us return to Diet Water Arena and find out. All right, let's go back to the dice tray. Oh, I didn't get the right announcer on this one.
And is for the Men's Internet Fighting Championship.
Rats, I prefer Samantha to him 20 times over. And here is the challenger. That's what he says he is anyway. The most glorious wrestler here in Grappler's Keep. He is our elemental wizard, fire elemental wizard, Killaran Sparkshard. If he's anything else but, just ask him. He'll tell you how glorious he actually is. Very formidable wrestler here. He's held this title once or twice. Has not made it to a fourth defense before, but he's hoping to prevent Doxel from having his chance at glory here by getting some glory of his own. As he slowly makes his way to the ring. Or at least that's what he feels it'll be like when he wins the belt tonight, according to him. Yeah, you got to create fun entrances like this every once in a while. It's such a great entrance song to use. I mean, if any song epitomizes entrances for professional wrestling, this one is it. Alright, he's slowly making his way to his ring, takes his time because he feels he's so glorious. Everyone needs the opportunity to soak that glory in. Yeah, very Ric Flair-esque. And Bobby Roode did it real well. But it's always a fun one to use for this kind of stuff. I wouldn't say that Killoran Sparkshard is a vain high elf wizard, but he still feels he's nothing short of. Well, you heard it there yourself. As he stands in the middle of the dice tray, and I think he feels he is ready to go. And here comes his opponent. He is the bearer of the Men's Hunter's Mark, our red tiefling blood hunter, Doxel Rusabin. Making his way down to the ring, casting a protective ward over the stadium, over the arena. Fairly simple, just like the match with Pickin earlier. If he defeats Killoran Sparkshard with his 4th defense of the Men's Hunter's Mark, he will earn a title shot next week at the Chamber of Horrors against none other than the men's champion and his current stablemate in Team Chemo, our Earth Genasi Cleric of the Forge, Novar Xanatrone. But first, he's got to win this match. And there's the belt that they are competing for. Once again, this is the Men's Hunter's Mark. Let's head back to the ring for the announcements and introduction.
And his opponent from the pits of hell, weighing in at 236 pounds, the Men's Internet's Fighting Champion, Dog L.
All right, introductions have been done. Doxel holding that belt proudly. Ready to hand it off one last time in hopes of earning that title shot. Killoran there as the final roadblock. Will he be like Pickin and get that 4th win? We will soon see. Killoran is loose. Doxel looks like he's ready to bring it on. There comes the bell, and here we go. And Killoran comes out shouting, and nice block and hip toss by Doxel. Big kick to the back. Pulls Killoran up to his feet. Tries to pull him towards the ropes of the corner, but Killoran elbows his way free. Hard whip up and over the ropes. Big punch there. Another one by Killoran going right after Doxel, trying to knock him down off the ring apron. Doxel fights his way back in. Now Killoran has him by the nape of the neck, and hard into the turnbuckle he goes. Pulls him up and sets him up right into the tree of woe. And now has that boot right on the face and knocks him down. Flips him over and is going right for the pin. But only a 1 count. Doxel rolls out. Killoran goes after him. Doxel's ready for him. Pulls him up. And a shin breaker right onto the Eldritch Blast safety mats. Goes after him. Soccer kick to the back. Pulls him up. And throws him into the ring. Swing and a miss by Killoran. Doxel gets a kick into the shin. Into the ropes. Running neck breaker. Big stomp to the face. Pulls him up. Big knee lift there. Elbow drop to the back. And now the ground and pound begins. And looks like Kelleran's bleeding. Big stomp to the back of the head. You can see how hard Doxel wants his victory. Knee shot. Has him set up, pulls him out. Alley-oops him out of the corner. Kelleran back up to his feet, but walks into a big series of knife-edge chops. Kelleran strikes back, forearm to the back. Now whip into the ropes. Drops down. Leapfrogs over. Pulls him up, big back body drop. And now punch right to the side of the head. And down goes Doxel, elbow drop by Kelleran. And Doxel rolls out of the ring to try to regroup. Kelleran's going to go up, top rope. And a missile drop kick from the top rope nails Doxel. Big punch there, and down goes Doxel again. Big elbow drop. Kelleran's got to keep track of the clock. And gets chop blocked by Doxel. A count out or a disqualification will not get him the belt. Into the ring goes Kelleran. Doxel chases after. Both are back inside. Kelleran was trying to do something. Doxel blocked it and got a big fist to the chest there. Pulls him up. Cranks on the arm. Big forearm shot to get free by Kelleran. Pulls him up and hits the familiar. Goes for the pin. But no, Doxel kicks out. Lots of shock, but not enough awe. He's waiting for him to get up. There's the kick. He's wrapping up. He's going to go for the fireball. But no, Doxel punches his way free. Wraps him up. And he's going to go for the demon drop. Nails it. Flips him over. Goes for the pin. Does this earn the title shot? But no, Kelleran grabs the rope. The ref sees it. Doxel has to release. Flips him over. Pulls him up. And a knee breaker right onto the mat. Goes up. Nice springboard body splash there. Kelleran rolls outside the ring to recover. Doxel goes up top rope. Waiting for Kelleran to get up. Leaps and a body splash, but Kelleran catches him. And a body slam onto the Eldritch Blast safety mats. But before Kelleran can do anything, it was a quick kick by Doxel. Kelleran elbowing his way free as the count continues. Kelleran's inside. Doxel follows as well. Kelleran has him by the back of the neck. Hard into the turnbuckle. Pulls him out. Hard into the turnbuckle again. Elbow to get free by Doxel to get out. Springboard. Moonsault catches him. Reverse DDT. Pulls Kelleran up to his feet. Kelleran kicks free. Big forearm strike. Pulls him up. Hits the familiar once again. Hooks the leg. And it is over. The streak ends. No title shot for Doxel. And we have a new bearer of the Hunter's Mark. Kelleran Sparkshard destroys the title hopes of Doxel Rusabin, and now he is the bearer of the men's Hunter's Mark. And that will bring us to our main event here tonight. We have Jarduk Munka going up against one of the members of the Lucha Gnomes, Trebar Twinback. This should be a fun matchup here. As Jarduk Munka has a rivalry thing going on with Morduk right now. Morduk is the Baron of the Keep. And Jarduk Munka, leader of the faction known as the Triangle, has been trying to take over and rule Grappler's Keep. He lost the championship to Novar, but now seeks to get control by becoming royalty and becoming the Baron. So he has been in a series of challenges against Morduk. He will not be going up against Morduk tonight, but they too will have a submission match for the crown as well. So, but first, tonight he must face a very wily opponent, a lot smaller than him, but has lots of speed and aerial ability, the one Trebar Twinback. Let's head back to Diet Water Arena. Jarduk making his way to the ring, and here comes Morduk from behind. He's been attacked by by Jarduk on occasion, and he's showing Jarduk here that he's not afraid to go after him. Security here to pull Marduk off. I know you don't like seeing this wandering. Of course, you don't like Marduk anyway. They got him pushed away. The ref is starting the match. I guess Jarduk says yes, he's okay to go. Trebar is waiting for him and goes right in, wheelbarrows up into a DDT. Yeah, that's one way of looking at it, Wandering Silence. You could look at it as revenge or cowardice, one or the other. Trebar on the top rope, leaps. Hurricane Rana from the top. Taking advantage of the opportunity, spinning leg drop. Another big stomp. That's all right. Don't worry about it. Nice leaping moonsault there by Trebar, going all whole hog here up against Jarduk, taking advantage of the opportunity. Big stomps to the arm. And now Jarduk's up to his feet. Another Hurricane Rana by Trebar. Double stomp to the gut. Big swinging kick there, and Jarduk's going to roll outside to try to regroup. Trebar goes up top rope. And another missile Hurricane Rana from the top rope. Trebar has got the offense going here. He's going to take advantage of the bone tossed in by Morduk. Another big kick has him up, but no, back body drop reversal by Jarduk. And now big elbow drop there to the head by Jarduk. Trebar rolls up, another Hurricane Rana. Using that speed to his advantage, he'll come back here inside the ring and wait. Jarduk making his way in. He'll be in by the 7 count. Trebar ready for him. Both of them do springboard moves. They both miss. Another wheelbarrow shot and a DDT hooks the leg, but only a 1 count. Pulls him up, but Jarduk's ready. Grabs the leg. Nice dragon screw reversal. Flips him over to the side. Big kick to the back. Another big kick. Big series of strikes. Another kick there. Pulls him up. Sidewalk slam by Jarduk. Pulls him up to his feet. Spins around. And a nice little shoulder block. Another leaping shoulder block. Trebar swings and misses. Gets picked up. And a big spin slam down. Jarduk going up top. And goes for a big fist and misses. Nobody home. He was going for a re-entry from the top rope. Can Trebar take advantage? Clothesline. Goes up second rope. And a big tornado DDT. Trebar going up top. Hits the gnome splash. Goes for the pin. But a 2 count. Lots of shock, but not quite enough awe. Springboards again. Double stomp onto Jarduk. Trebar not going to leave anything in the ring on this one. He sees this big opportunity. Big kick. Wraps him up. Nasty Canadian destroyer. Springboard splash again. He's going to go up top. And the frog splash again. Hooks the leg. Will this be it? And the victory goes to Trebar Twinback. Jarduk cannot like what happened here. He knows that loss was primarily due to Morduk, and there's Morduk there outside the ring, goading Jarduk, and Jarduk is going after him. They better get security out here quick. Morduk still mocking. that he couldn't beat a little gnome. Here comes Jarduk. And there he gets a shot in on Mordecai. Here we go. The Donnybrook has begun. Security trying to get in there and get these two heated rivals apart. Morduk gets free and he gets a shot in, and here we go again. I think security might have control of him now, and that will end it. Morduk from the shadows, I guess. So that brings us tonight to the end of our matches here this week. So next time around, it will be the Chamber of Horrors. It is it'll be our premium live event. We're going to do everything we can to get every single wrestler in the keep onto the card. We have all the titles will be up for grabs. We have a triple threat match now for the women's side. Now that Pick and Sarlano is going to be cashing in the men's hunter's mark, we know that's going to be happening. We know that we don't have a men's hunter's mark challenge now, but that regular hunter's mark match will happen. We got tag team championships going up on both the men's and the women's side. And we will have a title shot match for the men's side probably as well. Yeah, time to get Goldie buffed up and get her ready. You've got 1 week from right now. It'll be a very short but busy week for you, Wandering Silence, as you get Goldie all trained up. So that's this stream here tonight. Our regular schedule is on Monday nights is the Family Night at the Emporium, as my daughter Bonnie and I are working our way through the Lego DC Super Villains game here, as we've created a character that's going through that. We're having a lot of fun with that as we work our way through the story, and after that we will go into free play mode, and we've got a little surprise cooked up for that one, which I think everyone's going to like. So that'll be Monday nights. Wednesday nights will be the Dark Urge of Dakin Cossack, as we are playing a Dark Urge character in Baldur's Gate 3, and I've got some bad lighting issues going on, it looks like. Let me tilt that up a little bit, see if that fixes it. So that's going to be happening on Wednesday night, and then this coming Saturday, a week from tonight, will be the premium live event, the Chamber of Horrors. 6 wrestlers, 6 men and 6 women in their respective matches will be taken to the chamber. 2 will start in the ring. 4 will be waiting in chambers there to be opened up, and after enough time passes, one wrestler at a time will be released, and then they will keep on going in an elimination match until only one remains. And we will see who that is on both the men's and the women's side next week. So let's go see who we want to. Let's go looking here for different raid options here. If you like what you see, you can join us here on our Discord. We have sections for talking about the different games we have going on here. We have also sections for talking about and showing off different creative endeavors you have going on here in this household. We do a lot of creative things. We try to do some creative stuff along that line. So I try to show off some of our stuff, and we'd love you to show off yours as well. If you like what you see there, one of the things I show off the most are the GM screens I make. I have a shop on Etsy. Just look for Diet Water Productions on the Etsy. I need to get that link set up here in with using on stream elements as well for links there. But the most important thing we have there is a special section called the prayer closet. Here in this household, we definitely believe in the power of prayer. We know that it's real. We know that it's powerful. We know that it works. If you have a need, if you have a concern, if you have a request, please place it there and we'll be praying for you. This isn't just a thoughts and prayers and then no one does anything. I keep a list on Evernote so I know who's on the prayer list and track how God is answering those requests and all that. So please take advantage of that kind of spiritual support if you would like it. If it's something that's a little private, a little personal, and you don't want all the internet to know about it, then just use the praying hands emoji. We'll take that as what we call an unspoken request, which means God knows what it is. You know what it is. We don't know, but we don't have to know all the dirty details. All we need to know is that the need is there, and we'll be praying for you just as hard as if we knew what was exactly going on. So please feel free to take care of that. Take advantage of that opportunity for that kind of spiritual support if you would like it. So we're going to go raid our friends over at Counter Online. They're doing the Sundered Lands Dungeons and Dragons. It's a homebrew world that the guy has had developed up there. So we're going to go raid there. So until next time, everyone, may green be the grass below you, may blue be the sky above you, may straight be the path before you, and warm be the hearts that love you. Good night, everybody.
It is the best Twitch channel that is secretly an old-timey ice cream parlor on either side of the Mississippi, or the Rockies. And you should hear about the specials. Monday nights is Bonnie's Bonbons, cream extravaganza with all the float sodas and sundaes you can shake a stick at. I can shake a stick at quite a lot of Sundays, but there is also a Fudge Rodin Sunday special on Tuesdays, and the famous 1, 2, 3 parfait on Wednesdays, where wrestlers meet up in the squared circle to work out their differences with some healthy wrestling-style fisticuffs. It is all good, clean fun. Hawkeye's old-time gaming emporium. Their milkshakes bring all the gamers to the yard, and their content is more exciting than any Nickelodeon. Take your horse and buggy to their address, twitch.tv/KY Hawkeye.
This has been a Diet Water production. A Diet Water.